Right, so you've joined me today down at the spot where we ended the last video talking about my car. So yeah, down at Glendalorean Pool or whatever, I don't know. It's this place anyway, right here, and yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it, and my dyslexia isn't that great. It lets me down quite a bit. So gonna take some photos around here. I quite like some of the little abstract pieces. I'm not going to use many filters. All I'm going to use is my polarizing filter right here, and I'm also going to have a go at using my infrared filter. Now this is like a 15 stops. I'm going to crank up that ISO to compensate for it, otherwise I'm going to have to do some really long exposures and I don't want to do that, and it would just interesting to see what it does. So just taking a photo of the tree on the opposite side of the lake. Now I took a photo of this before last year and I really quite liked it. There was a lot of rain happening. So I want to have a go this time without the rain and just the lovely reflections going on, and it's just really nice and tranquil, apart from you could probably hear like a leaf blower or something in the background right off in the distance over that way. Don't know where it is, but yeah, it's just nice being out. And after the last well, after yesterday when I had the battery problems, and now my car is up and running and working fine, I'm back out doing what I love. So yeah, this is great. Anyway, maybe I might do a wider crop, you know, not a square crop for this little lake. Maybe go for a 16:9 maybe. Let's have a go. I can always crop this later on, fix it later on. Yeah, just like a bit more of a bit wider. Focus in. I'm shooting at f5. Manually focusing on the branches, IS off, ISO 100, just getting some nice reflections going on. Get just that polarizing filter so we get those greens looking really nice and lush. So cutting through the glare on the leaves. 2 second self timer, and there we go. So the sky is a bit blown out, but I don't mind that because it's not my main focus and there isn't much in there, and I don't mind blowing it out as well. So what I might actually do is I'm going to stop it down maybe a little bit more, since we've gone a bit wider. Going 8 for the seconds. So my whites are blown out a little bit, but I think I can recover it now. I'm getting used to this camera. Let's have a look at how overexposed that is. Yeah, I can pull that back later. Yeah, looks nice. Definitely getting used to this Canon. It's not going to be my main camera, as I said. We're going to go to the 5D4, but it's nice using the 6D. You know, it's still a cracking camera and it still produces the goods. But yeah, let's have a go at swapping over the polarizer for a infrared. Now it will be a bit soft because it's not a true infrared. You know, it's not. The camera hasn't been converted. So it's always going to be a bit softer than having a camera converted to full spectrum infrared. I'm just going to pop that on now. It's a little bit dirty, but it'll be fine for this. I'll pop it on. So this is equivalent to a 15 stop, so it's very, very dark. So I really need to push that ISO and everything. So I'll crank the ISO up maybe 3200, see what that does. Might go 10 seconds, f8, ISO speed of 3200. Let's see what that looks like. So the light's currently changing pretty quick, so I've just had to change settings once again. This is fun, I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, just gonna take one more shot of here. Yeah, I just wanted to move around a little bit more, maybe try and reveal a bit more of the scene behind the tree. Yeah, and see a bit more front on as well. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Let's just drop the ISO by 2 stops, two-thirds of a stop, and then we'll be moving on to the next place. There's a stump I really like the look of. Boy, my subject matters have really changed. You know, I never would have looked at that really, or I would have taken completely different photos of it. But now, I really enjoy what I'm doing. Just slow things down. It works so much better for your photography, so much better for your creativity, and you see things more. I am very hungry and I'm very tired, and I'm in a lot of pain. But yeah, I couldn't imagine doing anything else. Sounds like they're cleaning the park. It's getting closer, so there must be. There's a lot of leaves and stuff around, and we are a little bit dark there. So yeah, taking a long exposure, 25 seconds of the tree again. I quite like the angle from here, and then I'll get that shot of that composition right there. So doing the infrared. Yeah, it's a little leaf blower they've got. So noisy. Hopefully it doesn't pick up too much in the background, but I'm sure it does, because it's bloody noisy. This big trunk here, a lot of detail in here. I might get some finer detail, but what I'm interested in, there's a stump in the middle of the lake here. Now there is a bit in the background which are a bit distracting. Not sure how it's going to work, but I'm going to have to work with the scene. But what I quite like, from this tree, it's created this nice shape. So you've got the curves of the, it's partly underwater. So you've got the main line coming from here, and then it sinks in, and then you've got the other line coming through, and it's sort of a nice divide. So I think this will look really nice as a black and white photo. I think I'm trying to work out the aperture, I'm not too sure. I'll play around with a few little things and see what works. That's all we can do really. So yeah, I might take the infrared filter off and just go with the polarizer and shoot in black and white. Right, I think I'm going to end the video here. So I just got some compositions of the tree falling down. I really like the layers and the crackling of the bark or the tree. There was this nice little texture, I think, of like a moss as well. So yeah, got a nice little photo of that. I just went in and got another shot of that that log in the water. But from a further distance, I think I had to crop in, and I had to shoot it quite a bit darker. Because there was a bit of a shine on the log. The polarizing filter couldn't cut it out, and the exposure, my goodness, it's blowing out. So yeah, gonna have a nice cup of tea now, maybe some biscuits, maybe some ginger nuts, and then go on to Gracetown, where I'm going to be for the next 3 nights, which I'm looking forward to, and doing some more photography as well. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. It has been a little bit of a short one. But yeah, I just wanted to document it. You know, I thought, you know, there's interesting subjects down there, and yeah, yeah, it's just nice and pleasing, and it's a nice little bit of content. Anyway, I'll let you be, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye for now.